I'm Christine Marie Mason. I'm the CEO and founder of Rosebud Woman. We make impeccable intimate wellness products for all of the stages of a woman's life. Our mission is more joy and less suffering. More joy, meaning more love and reverence and fun in all of the sensual, sexual, and reproductive aspects of a woman's life, and less suffering, meaning not only the things that our products solve for on the skin, but also the elimination of every shame and every taboo. A woman lives with her vulva 365 days a year, 24/7 for 81 years on average. We want every single one of those days to be comfortable. This is why we say intimate wellness and not sexual wellness. It is time for this category to move out of sexual aid and to transcend the back aisle of the pharmacy and to land squarely in clean beauty. This part of the body can now be reintegrated, the power and pleasure and life-giving force that it represents, into whole body care. That is our hope underlying the products that we're going to present today. I wanted to make sure that I understood the needs of women more broadly. So I commissioned a survey of 3,000 women, and we made our first 4 products to address the top 4 concerns that women expressed in the survey. I also wanted to know if the needs were different pre and postmenopausal and by what percentage, so we knew who we were speaking to with everything that we made. So the first common concern was dryness. That's probably well known to everyone who's over 50. But I was surprised to find that only about 60% of women over 50 had concerns with vulva dryness and vaginal moisture. And 30% of women under 50, even very young women, did. Sometimes it's genetic, sometimes it's trauma, sometimes it's because they take an antidepressant or an anticoagulant or another kind of drug that impacts that area. So I wanted to make something that you could put on, beginning at your hip bones and moving down into your intimate parts every night before bed, that would both be an emollient and then also rebuild the tissues to a certain extent. So our chemist and I formulated our initial product, which is the hero product, the Rosebud Honor Balm. Honor is beloved by everybody. I have many women who are on subscription on a 3-month renewal cycle on this product. They use it every night for self-massage and for perineal massage before and after childbirth and many other things. The second concern that women had was around redness, itching, dryness, and irritation, basically. And I was initially expecting that to be less prevalent, but 90% of women of all ages indicated that they had this as an intermittent concern. So I made this cream, Soothe, which is arnica, calendula, comfrey, many other proven apothecary ingredients in a beautiful, rich base. This is the product that is the most popular among men who steal their wives' products. It's so wonderful that people are using it on eczema, and coming up this year, we're going to introduce a full body size version of this product. Then the next concern was freshness. Now, this is a taboo area for women. Like, there's nothing wrong with your natural smell, but we do want to keep bacteria off the surface. And so we made a spray and also a white version of this totally non-drying cleanser. It has an aloe vera and witch hazel base and antifungal, antiviral essential oils and some other ingredients that make it absolutely perfect to carry around. Also, very pretty packaging, even in paper. Our paper is all sustainable. I'll get to that later. There's an arousal oil that is very popular. That's one of our top through sellers online at our partners. So the arousal oil creates plumping and tingling for about 80% of women who use it. And for everyone, it's delivering known aphrodisiacs like maca and damiana and ashwagandha transdermally. So we love that product. It has a lot of fun factor. If you even try it on your lips, you'll get a little poofing. And yeah, so arouse. And then this year we have a new product coming out, Anoint. We also co-merchandise with content products. So I've written a couple of books, The Invitation to Daily Intimate Self-Care, a Body Love Journal, some courses. We send out a letter every week on power, love, and womanhood. So basically, it's the combination of excellent and beautiful products and really solid, thoughtful content. So those are our first 4 products. How, might you ask, have they been received? Well, we love our customers and they love us. We have had double-digit percentage growth since we launched. We are in the market since October of 2018, and we're well into the 7 figures in sales. We are also very happy that in addition to our direct-to-consumer business, which is the bulk of our business, we have picked up so many amazing retailers: Anthropologie, Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom, the Detox Market, Shen Beauty, ABC Home in New York. And in the spa category, we have picked up names that you will recognize as tastemakers and who know quality: Canyon Ranch, Waldorf Astoria, those kinds of things. We're also in distribution in a variety of OBGYN and women's healthcare offices, which has been a lovely validation and affirmation of the category and the efficacy of the products. The press has also been favorable. We had a really nice mention in Vogue in April, and we've also had mentions in Oprah and Allure and Refinery 29 and New York Magazine and many others. We've been on many podcasts talking about the category and educating people. So about our team: it's small, it's nimble, and it's hyper competent. My head of sales and partnerships ran Aveda's expansion and also herself chartered and led a women's body positivity organization. My head of design is the voice of our visual brand and does all the photography and keeps us on track for its integrity. She's a former Parsons professor, lifestyle influencer in her own right. Our head of operations has done work and projects for companies like Panasonic and Estee Lauder and is impeccable. And then we make use of the current economy of outside fulfillment and things like that. I myself, I am a serial entrepreneur. I've started many companies from a blank sheet of paper to millions of dollars in sales. They have sold, many of them have sold to larger companies, to public companies. That's been fantastic. And this, however, is the first business that I've started that combines my love of product, body products in particular. I make them at home. Yoga, tantra, women's sexual health and wellness. I'm the mother of 4, grandmother, and that sort of life of this vibrant life of a woman, combined with all of the skills and knowledge gained from scaling a company in the past, have come together really nicely with this organization. We also have a fantastic scientific advisory board and an advisory board of OBGYN practitioners, as well as people who are coming out of beauty who give us counsel when we need it. In addition to that, we have about 80 brand ambassadors, women's wellness practitioners, sexuality and sensuality coaches, beauty influencers that are very effective in carrying the message out. As we grow, we're going to keep the focus on our customers. We want to be the bedside favorite of 1 million women in a short order. Also, we'd like to continue to introduce products that are unusual in the market that solve unmet needs. We have 2 of those in the lab right now. We're currently in the US and Canada, and when the opportunity presents itself and the timing and the numbers are right, we will expand internationally. This month, we're also introducing our all-over body oil, featuring Schisandra and other adaptogens and things that are highly formulated specifically for scar amelioration. Earlier, I spoke about plants and ingredients, and before I go, I want to tell you about some of our other values. One is sustainability. Our packaging is recyclable. We use Forest Council certified paper. We also use cooler to offset our emissions. Another is engagement. While women learn to change their own personal story and value themselves more and then hopefully activate politically, we also like to give to organizations that are addressing cultural and systemic issues, domestic and sexual violence, maternal health inequities, things of that nature. We believe in the long arc of relationship and in working together. Last year at FounderMade, we added a lot of retailers, a financing partner, and made a lot of friends. This work is so joyful, and we are looking for collaborators to share in our joy and to help us grow this category worldwide. It's going to be a wonderful ride. Thank you so much for your time. I look forward to your questions. Also, if you would visit us at rosewoman.com, you can read some of the blogs, see some of the videos we've done. and maybe even pick up a product for a woman you love. Thank you very much for your time.
Rosebud Woman, I love your brand. Hello, hello. How are you doing?
Amazing. How are you?
Good.
Video turned on here so you can see me. Hi.
Yes, your beautiful face. It looks gorgeous there. You look gorgeous today. Thank you so, so much.
Thank
How are
you.
you doing?
I'm amazing. I'm on a 2-week cleanse.
Oh, amazing.
I'm also a little lightheaded. Woo!
All the wellness, all the talk of intimate solutions. You know, I'm actually really interested because obviously we're in COVID times, you know, the market keeps turning, and I'm curious for a product like yours and a category like yours, you know, how this time period has affected your business.
We had initial, I think around the end of February when that first big market drop happened, we had initial drop in sales. But then it kind of recovered. It's pretty normal. That's on our D2C business. We're so excited to be partnering with these wonderful retailers across America. Like part of the biggest fun I have doing the company is running women's circles at our spa and retail partners. And all that stuff got canceled. And like Alina, Detox Market closed down. They reopened very carefully recently. Neiman's closed down. So there was a little bit of that tension on what was going to happen in the retail channel. So during that period, we also focused heavily on our OBGYNs who didn't close and bringing them more education and materials. So we're here for the long haul. A little bump's not a big deal. But I think this COVID thing's going to be a while and resolving itself. So we'll see.
I mean, it sounds like you're focused on so many different channels, which is amazing. You know, B2B channel, direct to consumer, wholesale. Where are you really doubling down during this time period? And then, you know, outside of this?
D2C and OBGYNs. I mean, everybody else is closed. But I do feel like it's a multi-channel situation. Sexual wellness or intimate wellness as a category requires a level of conversation that is well suited to spa and to a physician's office or a nurse practitioner or doula or intimacy coach. And what we're trying to do with our retail partners is have them create a section in the store, you know, a designated shelf that has a label, or what I really imagine is a beautiful flower colored hoopah. It's like in one section of the store. Maybe it's even in lingerie. Maybe it's in beauty. I don't know, but a place where women can come in and have a dialogue and explore. So I'm hoping for some, when the stores reopen, for some more innovative ways of presenting and inviting the dialogue.
Oh my gosh, I would love to stand under your hoopah, and I would love to bring this to the next FounderMade show. You have all the incredible partners that you made at the FounderMade show, and of course outside of it at large. You know, what are you looking for in future partnerships?
And we want growth primarily. I think what I was saying about the long arc of partnership, like building the category is going to take a while, I believe. It's growing rapidly now. It's growing much more rapidly than I had in my startup forecast. But yeah, people who want to be in it for the long haul, particularly if you're speaking to middle America, I guess is like, I love that all of these edge clean beauty organizations picked us up, but I'm so anxious for the concept of self-love and taking charge of your sexual intimacy as a part of your whole body to get to like Main Street, you know? So things like that.
So who would be the ideal partners coming out of this? I mean, what if you were to think about Main Street, right? So who is that?
I don't have an answer for that. I'm sorry. I wish I did. I'll just be making it up.
Well, there's tons of people out there listening. So if you would consider yourself Main Street, please reach out to Christy.
I mean, the price point does cut out some people. And I feel like as we grow, we're introducing some larger sizes and some price adjustments and things like that. But I really wanted to make something super top of the line and luxury, so that we could support all of those other values. Really quality ingredients. We make with the USDA organic partner in Glendale, California, that has been, they were the first skincare organic company in America. 50 years they've been there. Wow. And so those kinds of things, I want to sustain those. I want to make locally. I want to pay my people well. So it cuts out some retail partners.
Well, it sounds like you have an incredible team, an incredible culture that you've built. Unfortunately, I'm so sad. We are out of time here.
All right.
Please tell us, where would you like for our community to find you and reach you?
I do believe it's on your site. So let's say that first. At FounderMade, who's a partner. You can find us also at our own site, rosewoman.com. Detox Market, who's part of this today, is also carrying us. So any of those. And if you are going to see your OBGYN, your doula, your nurse practitioner, ask them about it because they won't carry it. And maybe they will then. No, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Rosewoman.com, and follow us on that handle, Rosebud Woman, on all the social media sites too.
You are incredible. This is the Rosebud Woman. Thank you so, so much, Christine, Marie. I mean, and also special thank you to the Rosebud Woman team for
Yes.
delving in and being part of this and making this possible for all of us.